Oh, what? Oh, shoot, guys. Sorry, I'm gonna start the live stream again. I just noticed that I don't see your comments. One seckie. Back in the. Okay. Let's see if it works now. Are we streaming? Yes, we're streaming. Hey, Fernand. Okay, let's see. How are we gonna do this? Okay, so I'm gonna try to stream to both YouTube and Facebook at the same time. So this is a technical challenge. Let's see if I can get it to work. Got a chat here on the left. Make the screen a little bit bigger here. And then I need to put a chat on here as well. Let me see if that will work. Discussion, live video. Fuck. Let's see if this is gonna work. So okay, well, there's a lot of screens. Okay, black screen on Facebook. So it looks like I only can use one webcam at the same time. That's kind of annoying. Anyway, let's just focus on YouTube. So I see you have 3 viewers. Thank you guys. Thanks for tuning in. I have set up my live stream today to talk about Saberforge, the new episodes from the Star Wars Rebel series. So there will be spoilers. I will give you a heads up when the spoilers come in, of course, so you guys know when you have to tune out if you don't want to hear any of the spoilers. We talk about some other sabers and some saber news. So for going forward, just combine it with a live stream, and then I just keep it as a recorded copy on YouTube, or YouTube, so you guys can see that. Yeah. So apparently I cannot stream live at Facebook and YouTube at the same time. Well, lesson learned. Maybe I need to get a second webcam in the future. So actually I saw something surprising news on the Saberforge website today, and I was actually kind of curious what it was, and I noticed that it's something interesting is that Saberforge has released some of their new apprentice sabers. So what we're gonna do now is just take a look at that. So here we go. Got the picture in front of me. And as you can see, there's the very interesting designs going on. So they got a sort of new updated Reliant. You can see here the skinnier part on the body part. So I think there's a lot of replicas here. Looks pretty cool and interesting. No control box, so that's a plus. It has 2 ports, one for actually all the apprentice sabers. The new ones has 2 ports, one for recharge port and one for the actual switch. I don't know yet about this design. Yeah, it looks a little bit too much like the Reliant, including the pommel. The pommel on the last one is a little bit different though. The image is also a little bit too low res to really take a good look on these hilts. And then we got the what is it? I forgot the Forsaken. I'm not a big fan on the Forsaken emitter. I like the Chosen more because that's basically the same body with a different emitter. I'm not sure what they did here. Let me see if they made a change to it. That doesn't seem to be the case. The Arbiter, my favorite of all the Saberforge Apprentice Sabers, they made a grenade section. So I'm gonna probably pick up this Saberforge Arbiter, because I traded off my Saberforge Arbiter a while ago. And actually I regret it, because I really think the Saberforge Arbiter is the best lightsaber from Saberforge, period. For spinning, dueling, it's a very comfortable hilt. Well designed, ergonomic, just overall very good piece to have. So with this grenade section, it looks actually pretty badass. So I'm probably go ahead and grab one myself. In the meanwhile, let me just very quickly browse through my screens here to make sure everything is still working, because it's all thrown error. And then we have these hilts here, and they look pretty awesome too. It's they look. What's their name of these? Let's see. Hmm. Epoch. Okay, yeah, this is an epoch. Oh, it's an epoch Shoto. Okay. Hmm. Interesting. These ones I'm interested in. This looks pretty awesome. It looks like some mixture for Graflex and the Force Unleashed lightsaber from Starkiller. It has some resemblance. It has the pommel of the Revan, or what's his name? Revan? Revan. Revan is his name, right? Yeah, it's his name. But I feel it. I dig this design. Again, I'm a weathering guy, so I like the weathering version. This hilt here, I don't know yet. This looks pretty daft in my opinion. So far as I can see, just looking at it, this doesn't appeal to me at all. This just look like a cheap cheap lightsaber. I don't know. I don't know it yet. And the last one, I know some of you guys will absolutely love it, but again, this is not really my kind of design. I like the nulled top and body section. I liked the sharp pommel. I can already feel how sharp this is gonna be here. It does looks good. It does looks good though. It looks pretty cool. Um, I think overall I'm really interested in the updated Arbiter and this one here. I'm not sure what's the name yet of this one. It can be the Talon. No, I don't think it's the Talon. I don't know what's gonna name it. I think they might name this one the I just take the Forsaken. Maybe it's the Forsaken. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Well, let's find out. Let's see what people say about it while we're at it. Oh yeah, there's another thing. There's the 50% sales at the moment till actually you have 2 more days. 50% off on a selection of certain sabers. Let's check it out which one there are. Well, we edit. And oh, we have to go to the Saberforge side. Let's do that quickie, because why not? In the meanwhile, I've got my saber of my own with me today. My precious Vader's Fault wrapped Havoc with the gun gray powder coating, gold accent, and the Adam Savage weathering, and the awesome Sid Bunny blade pluck turbine. Really cool blade plucks. Get one yourself. They're awesome. Let's see the sabers that they have for sale. Interesting bunch they chose for this discount. 50% is not a shabby discount, of course. So the Archon, the Dissident, which I did a review about. Nice saber, I like it. I only don't like how the way the shroud is constructed on the hilt itself. The Fallen, I didn't review this one yet. Of course, will be done in the future. Actually, all of these did not feature a review yet. Don't worry, I will do a review on those. They have the Guardian, not with the deep grooves though. This one has like the grooves are quite shallow. The Jade Fire, now in direct competition with the was that the Emperor's Hand from Ultra Sabers. This one, of course, was longer on the market from Saberforge, but still. It's nice. The Phoenix is something saber that I want to get my hands on as well. Still very interested in that saber. After I did the Saberforge Katano review, which also you can find on my YouTube channel, it's a pretty cool saber, well constructed, very solid, good design. Resilient. I never really dig this design. I don't know. There's something with that pommel sticking out, and then the leather rib so being, I don't know. I feel this body here is too recessed, and that the pommel's just protruding too much. Overall, I don't really dig this design. I don't. It's just not my cup of tea. I might get my hands on ones in the future, but I'm not sure. Another one that I want to get my hand on is the Signature Prophecy. That thing is a sharp beast. This thing cuts you up from every angle, but I still want to get my hands on one, because I like the emitter windows on the sides. I think that's really is a cool feature actually. Yeah, I really dig that. So who knows? Maybe I pick one or two up of these sabers later. But yeah, so we got Saberforge covered. Oh yeah, one thing I need to mention about Saberforge as well. Um, Saberforge recently have updated their pricing for shipping again, and I think domestically seen within the U.S., I think you guys are pretty much fine, but for every person that is outside the U.S., the international shipping has been jacked up. I was paying around $50 for a single Saber shipment from Portland, USA to Hong Kong, and now it has been jacked up to $65. That's actually $5 more expensive than Vader's Vault. And for Vader's Vault, you get your whole box full. It is a fully equipped saber, a blade, charger. Everything is inside the box. And for example, if I want to order one of these empty hilts from the Saberforge website, as is now, where we're looking at, for example, the Signature Prophecy, I need to pay $65 to ship this empty hilt, which is like insane because it's a little small box for only the hilt. There's no blade, no electronics, so it doesn't weigh much, and they charge $65 for that. So that is a little bit the ballpark where I become. Basically, what happened now is like I want to go ahead and continue doing more Saberforce sabers, but darn, at 65 US dollar per empty hilt, that is pretty crazy. That is something I cannot continue to do. At $65, I'd rather buy one more expensive fully loaded hilt instead of buying three empty hilts from Saberforge and then three times pay $65 of shipping. That is a tot too much. That's just too much, too expensive. So I think Saberforge is playing themselves out a little bit for the international markets at the moment. So that is actually very, very good for other companies because my eyes are now fully focused on KR Sabers, JQ Sabers, and other Sabersmiths that though only charge you like 1/3 of shipping costs for a complete saber. Instead of paying $65 for an empty hilt from Saberforce, I only pay maybe $20 or $30. It's a massive difference, and that's maybe something for you guys also to look into. Maybe at some point the other sabersmiths get more interest, or out of more interest for you guys, because the pricing is really getting a little bit out of control with Saberforce. I noticed that with more and more items. Like another good example, I think last time I already highlighted that a little bit, but they're jacking up the prices higher and higher and higher. Like this saber, for example, the Avenger, another good example. Where is my pressure Saberforge? Here. Oh, it's not even on the website. Oh, here we go. $200 for empty Prodigal Sun. $200 for empty hilt. I mean, this is a mass-produced hilt in China. Nothing wrong with China. Keep saying that. But $200 for an empty hilt, for that amount of money, I would expect. Gosh, that's just so high for an empty hilt from a company that just poops them out like by the hundreds or thousands a week. I That's just crazy for bulk saber for bulk made sabers. That is like for $100 more. I have a complete out of the box experience from Vader's Vault. $300, $100 more. I got a Crystal Shard 3.0, 6 sound banks, a 22 millimeter super loud speaker with all this crazy stuff. I mean, I know, of course, the waiting list of Vader's Vault is like triple the time, but Jesus, this is just an empty hilt, and it's not even that fantastic. So that's a little bit of a shame, but no worries. Good opportunity. Just had some conversations back and forth with myself and Carl from KR Sabers, and we are going to do a custom powder coat job on Let me show you. Oh, oh God, he got a new website now. I never got the website. I didn't prepare. KR Sabers. Yeah. What was it? Something Armory. Okay, let's go to his website. You know what? We're just gonna do it now, live on the stream. Why not? Here we go. And by the way, thank you for everybody who's watching. I see 3 viewers at the moment, so that's awesome. So, what I ordered is this hilt, and I'm pretty excited about it. So, let me see. Yeah, we go for the KRS2 with a custom powder coat. I'm not going to give too much detail yet. With a leather wrap and a installation of some electronics. So you will see it will be a stunt setup, and you will see how much bang for bucks you get from a KR Sabers in terms of a customized saber with the dimensions and the features of a Vader's Vault combat class saber. So you can expect the same thinness or even thinner diameters and dimensions, and awesome sabers. Well constructed. KR Sabers is well received within the saber community. So no doubt that I will not receive any quality because I'm 100% guaranteed of that. So yeah, then we're gonna cross out Saberforge for now. We do it almost yeah, ceremonial by clicking this X. um, just yes, this is sad, but Saberforge gets so expensive. But I do gonna get those apprentice sabers because I keep saying I love their apprentice sabers. For the apprentice sabers, I do think their pricing is still okay. Shipping, yeah, it will suck, but for the apprentice sabers, I do still think, yeah, worth the money though. Then we go over to the next news. Nice, very beautiful picture from Part-Time Hero Props. Their upcoming sabers that will be up for their how you call that? That is of course a run on. Oh my God! How can I keep forgetting all these details? I'm so bad with details and remembrance. My remembrance is pretty much crap. Anyway, they're gonna have their Kickstarter, and during the Kickstarter, they're gonna try to get funding to realize all these sabers. And believe me, guys, I don't want to gloat or just try to sell here sabers, but these sabers are near undestructible. They are designed to fall over and over and over on the ground, and it's exactly the type of saber I need because I'm a clumsy guy. I don't want to go outside and practice my spins with my Vader's Vault or my Saberforge sabers because I know the electronics will break down, even though awesome electronics, just simply not made for that kind of application. They're for dueling, not for spinning and crazy dropping and stuff like that. So I put all my eyes on the Part-Time Hero Prop sabers. I'm really keen on getting one of those sabers to review very soon, and yeah, I'm looking really forward to it because I know they're awesome sabers, and they're gonna last a really long time. I also see they're gonna have swappable parts, so here's a sneak preview on that. And let's show a little bit more information about that. So it will have a whole range of different emitters. You can create a more classical view, let's say as a more like an God, Luke Skywalker's hero lightsaber from the Return of the Jedi. So that's cool. I think most saber companies these days have some sort of kit changing, part changing system. It's just yeah, it really helps with the longevity of your saber by being able to swap out parts. So that's really cool. Cannot wait, Sean, to actually start finally do a review on your product. You're an awesome guy, so I'm looking forward to that. Closing out this. Then another good news is from Vader's Vault. They're gonna release a temporarily or very small run of the core band DV something MP. Oh no, sorry, MP 2.0, I believe, or better known as the Vader's Darth Vader's lightsaber from a New Hope, if I said it correct. Yep. and it looks really cool. Now, one gripe what I have, and that is I don't know, Vader's fault is in that perspective a little bit like um, they're really strict on what they like and what they don't like. So if they don't like something, they will not do it. Like a good example once was I asked Deanna. I said, Deanna, would it be possible if I get the shattered weathering that Saberforge makes, or some of the other guys like Shamim? Say no, we don't do that. We don't do that. No, period. That doesn't look like actual thunder impact or lightning impact. Is just no, it's silly. We don't do it. So I was a little bit bummed out, to be honest. I thought I kind of like it aesthetically. It looks pleasing. I don't really care if it's like physically supposed to look like that when it's being damaged in that way, but I don't care. It's Star Wars. It's a movie prop. It's a fantasy item anyway. So anyways, they don't do it. They don't like it. Well, that's fine. I mean, to each his own. Thanks for rectifying me, Vernon. Yeah, Kickstarter. Awesome. Thanks. Yeah, sorry. Um, but yeah, I'm probably gonna pick up the saber as well. I just like how Vader's Vault does their installs. It warrants as well that instead of having a Gorband kit, I have a Vader's Vault Vader saber, and that's the difference. Like my Vader's Vault Flex, it's no longer a Koroband Graflex 2.0 kit. No, it's a Vader's Vault Flex, and that's a big difference because the resale value is there. After 1 year, 2, 3 years, people will say, "Hey, oh, that's a Vader's Vault. I will buy it off you," because there's so many Insta Smiths now on the internet, wiring up sabers in some of them awesome ways, and some in the most atrocious, horrible ways as well. So people want to buy a lightsaber, and when they do it, they want to be warranted that they're gonna spend $500 on a lightsaber that is installed correctly and has like a proper treatment head to it. And that is something that I have as a warranty with Vader's Vault because that's a no-brainer. So cool. Yeah. So I'm really looking forward to that. And also, if Shamim doesn't mind, I just want to give a shout out because Shamim did the conversion on this Prodigal Son from Saberforge. And man, it looks so much better than how it normally comes from Saberforge. It's awesome. By the way, go to the Shamim's Saber customization services because of course this is his it's copyrighted to him. It's all his stuff. So if he doesn't like me to show it, Shamim, let me know. I will remove it. Guys, please check out his YouTube channel. He is the most amazing custom installer, custom saber installer on the internet. He's the man. He is the most famous. He's like the rock star of the custom saber smithing. So yeah, it's really cool. Just a few pics. I hope he doesn't mind. But darn, it looks so good. That almost looks like a proper higher end piece crafted hilt, for example. I don't want to put it in one breath, so Aaron, don't kill me for it. But it looks a little bit like towards the Solo's hold in terms of the finish. Of course, the hilt is still the hilt, and the construction of the metal, the alloys, and the way how this screws into this pommel in this grenade section is still horrible. But Shamim makes it working, and he makes it look awesome. So really cool. That was my shout out to Shamim, like always. I really like it. Now another shout out I want to do is for a saber that John just recently got commissioned by Gary Morris. If you don't know Gary Morris, seek him up on Facebook. He is a very talented custom saber smith. He makes awesome pieces. And I just want to highlight John because John actually recently helped to purchase 2 of my sabers so I could purchase another saber to make more reviews. And I really want to thank you for that. I really appreciate it. I heard they came in good condition to you, so I hope you're still happy with them. Just showing off the pictures. So this saber is named the Kyber Heart. Not fully sure of the specs, but for the specs and all the details, go to the Elite Lightsaber Society, one of the best Facebook groups in regards of lightsabers. You must be there. It's an awesome group. So also a shout out to them. And let's see. Come on, Pixel, Pixel, Pixel. A little bit slow the internet here. Let's see if the stream is still on. Yeah, we're still streaming. Let's see what you're looking at. Yeah, you look the same stuff as me. I need to make sure. Sorry, guys. I need to sometimes check if you guys still see the same because I don't want to talk in thin air. But yeah, this saber. Wow. I mean, John has actually started to get a very formidable collection of lightsabers of really high-end pieces. I really started to get jealous on him. And also, yeah, and also in the fact that his girlfriend just allows him to buy that many sabers. My wife is on the edge of killing me. So I mean, all props to him in any respect, and really cool. Just look how the pommel looks like with the vented, like just this whole design, like it's so cool. It's simplistic, but at the same end, nobody else I have seen doing that. Like these nice, almost like if I just look like from this angle and then not straight, it almost feels like it's a part of like a galaxy map or something. Like these are stars and suns and whatnot. Very very cool. Very nice saber. Very beautiful shroud as well. I think this is maybe a KR plug. I don't know. Might be. Yep. Darn. Very cool. Very nice crystal review. I think that's also a little bit a thing nowadays. Like all the high-end sabers, they must have like a crystal reviewer. I like the cutout. Really cool. You can see the chamber very clearly. Two aux buttons. Greebly here. I think it might light up as well. I'm not sure what's this. It looks very familiar actually. You know what it was? I don't know. It looks so familiar, like a charge port or something. I've seen this before with those two pins. Seems to have RGB as well. Accent LEDs. Little kitty. Very happy with it. Very awesome. Yeah, very cool. If you want to see a lot more pictures and videos, go check out Elite's Lightsaber Society. Search for John and you see his post. And what was else? What we else had here? I think that was it. Yes, that brings me to the next topic I come back to in a moment. So, I don't know if you guys want to hear it or not, but if you don't want to hear it, I just want to give you a spoiler on. I just want to give my verdict on on the new episode of Star Wars Rebels. Woo! I'm back. So season 3, episode 20. Wow! Like, if you don't want to hear any spoilers, please just uh, pause the video, skip it. I will put a time thingy in the end of the video after it's completed. For now, just check the stream every few minutes to see if I'm still talking about it. But if you don't want spoilers, just don't listen. I'm sorry. I just want to do some spoilers because it's a very very good episode, and I already saw so many different parts of constructive and negative feedback at the same time about this episode. Like last episode where we had a singing AP5. AP5? Yeah, I think his name is AP5, the droid. So I'm gonna start with spoilers. So I'm just gonna jump right into it. I'm gonna not break down the whole episode because there's no use to do that. I think it's always stupid. I more want to give my own personal feelings about the episode versus running you through the entire episode piece by piece like what some YouTubers doing, and I think that's like hand holding. Yeah, I know what's gonna happen now because I'm actually seeing it. Like, it's just silly, so I'm not gonna do that. But it's a very good episode, and I think. And now I go to immediately to what is the big deal, of course, and I go this massive spoiler, of course. So tune out if you don't want to hear it now. But the confrontation or confrontation between Maul and Obi-Wan was done spectacular. I think it was done perfectly, exactly right as it should be. It really should be this way. And a lot of people say, "Oh yeah, but I was expecting a 20-hour, 20 minutes long fight and flips and blah blah blah." Like that kind of prequel stuff that wasn't really originally coming from the original trilogy, where they had lightsaber fights. It was more like kendo or sparring. It was more slow paced. It was more like actual sword fighting than just having lightsabers flying all over the place. So I really appreciated that they went this way and they didn't drag on with like a 20-minute intense fight, because that would be pointless. And I think they didn't rush it. They did the right thing. They just what Kenobi just basically did was he concentrated. You got to see Maul. You could see Kenobi didn't have any grunges because you can imagine that his girlfriend or his fiance or his future potential wife was killed by Maul, but that was all gone. It was just his mission was to protect Luke on Tatooine, and that was just his thing. And as soon as he find out that Maul knew more about it, then you could see Obi-Wan's reaction changed, and he became defensive, and he's like, he knew that Maul knew that Obi-Wan was protecting somebody, and at that point it was like flip the switch, and he was like, okay, I need to take Maul out now. Now he's a threat. He wasn't a threat before. Now he's a threat, and Maul of course took the first step. He attacked Obi, and it was a very short, brief blown. It was like I had a feeling that during the conversation, Maul came to the realization that it was just pointless. That the whole suffering. That now he was finally face to face with Obi-Wan. He knows he's still existing, he's still alive, and it was like he realized that his part in the Force was done. They met now, and actually, I think at the moment that Maul went Tatooine, he realized because he saw the holocron. He wasn't actually once initially he was seeking revenge on Obi, but he actually discovered something else through Ezra. How to defeat the Sith, and in essential, that was more important to Maul than the revenge on Obi-Wan. And he saw that through Ezra, because Ezra was seeking that answer through the holocrons when they were melting together, and and Maul was seeking for Obi-Wan. And then he realized that Obi-Wan is actually the key to defeat the Sith, which is the essential underlying thing that was important to Maul. And I think that is exactly that led Maul to believe that his part was done. It was complete. This was it. End of the road. His existence ended long time ago. His existence was long gone. He was just an empty shell that was seeking revenge, and now he realized that he doesn't want to seek revenge on that person, because that person is the key or the answer to the greater part of defeating the Sith. So he became to peace, and he basically let Obi-Wan struck him down, because I know for sure he could do more. He Even Obi-Wan is so powerful. I know for sure Maul let him strike him down, because that was the way how he wielded his lightsaber. That was just not that was not very aggressive from Maul. He raised his lightsaber, I think it was around here or higher, and that was basically, I think that was exactly what Maul wanted. He just like, that's it. I gonna give up. Take me down, strike me down, and then he became one of the Force, and the serenity was back, and I really liked that. And it was a very brief moment, and it was just right. It didn't have to drag on long time, because the whole Star Wars Rebels series is not about Maul and an Obi-Wan. It's a much bigger picture. It's part of that is that little boy that you saw running on Tatooine to his auntie, because his auntie was calling for him, and that was so powerful to me. That is Star Wars Rebels. It's all these mini stories in between are just always filler, but the underlying story is there, and that was really really cool. And I think they nailed it. And a lot of people don't maybe realize it, or they just don't want to see it, or they just want to, I want my 20-minute lightsaber fight. That's the kind of people watching that kind of show, and I cannot dismiss them, because they're also, of course, Saberforge Star Wars fans. And we all Star Wars fans. We have their own needs. We have our own requirements, or what we like and don't like in an episode in Star Wars Rebels. But I think they missing out a little bit on that. I think they don't want fully realize that, or they don't really want to fully realize that, because they just want to have action, 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 like a Michael Bay. And I, I think Fiona did fantastic with his team. Fantastic writing. Fantastic. It was just a very good episode overall. That was it. Just closing out a chapter. Obi-Wan is alive. He's protecting Luke. And just, yeah, just a perfect episode. And I'm very excited for... Actually, very excited about the final episode next week. Because I don't know. I think something massive will happen. Like massive things will happen with some of the main characters. I hope they all survive, but let's be honest. We know the timelines, and we never heard any of their names after Rogue One, because we heard what was it? Not Sabine. We heard oh God, Hera. We heard Hera's name during the intercom during the actual Rogue One movie, but nothing about the rest. And we did saw Chopper, and we saw the Ghost ship, but the rest of the crew was gone. So what's going on there? So hopefully did that for sure. Next week we'll review stuff. Something will happen. Chopper won't be affected though, because he's still around, and Hera as well. We established that already. The Ghost will be unscratched. So I don't know. We still have a few Jedi's. What's gonna happen with them? Why we don't see them after that? So will be interesting. And yeah, I think that was covering the Saber news and this awesome episode of Star Wars Rebels. I also just a little bit of updating of the channel. I am talking to JQ Sabers as well. I'm gonna order one of their caliber sabers. It's basically a Pico Crumble saber with RGB, with a 9-watt RGB. Actually, very affordable saber, surprisingly affordable, guys. So I cannot wait to do a review on it, because I think it's one of those hidden gem. They're just a little bit undersnowed under the many marketing savvy lightsaber companies that are just screaming with ads and all that crap, and then you don't really see the gems in between. So I cannot wait to get my hands on one of those sabers as well. I saw some reviews from other guys on YouTube, and it looks pretty cool. And lastly, I want to do a shout out to a few YouTubers. This is a quickie. One of my buddies, or one of the guys that who's actually following me from the very early beginning, and he also have his own YouTube channel. And I'm gonna just go to his YouTube channel. Acolyte Holocron. Okay, I'm just messing around here. Okay, here we go. So you guys need to help this guy out a little bit. So he's an awesome guy. It's oh gosh, you cannot see it. Oh my gosh. I need to switch side here. Okay, so here we have him. This is Acolyte Holocron, and he's actually doing a giveaway for 50 subscribers, and then he's on 32. He's a cool guy. He's been around for a long while as well. I know him since his first video on this one of his Saberforge Arbiter, and yeah, it's fun. We always we keep in touch, have a message back and forth on the Facebook, on the YouTube videos, or sometimes on Facebook, I believe as well. And yeah, I really want this guy to grow as well with his Facebook YouTube channel. So and for you guys as well, if you want to have a chance on winning an apprentice hilt from Saberforge, yeah, just subscribe to this guy, and he probably gonna sort you out if you win. Yeah, it will be pretty cool. So another YouTuber that I also really dig. I like a lot of YouTubers. Um, and let's go. Oh God, you see all this stuff? You don't want to see this? Oh God. Actually, there's nothing in it. YouTube actually doesn't yield any money. It's just it's a fun hobby. But if you're in for the money, then you need to do one of those many lame, boring game YouTube channels. Sorry, no offense if you have a game YouTube channel. But it's just yeah, there's no money in the saber industry, so but of course I put ads on it because it motivates me, of course. Good YouTuber as well. I just gonna look at them. There's some of them I just subscribed because I just also want to see what kind of content to bring out, so I can offset my content, compare it, and see if what I can improve. Um, Hector is a cool guy. I like Hector. Hector make few videos with his son. Really cute son, by the way. Check him out as well. I'm not gonna show you the whole video, of course. You have to check it out yourself. But go to his latest unboxing video. And oh, speaking about the devil, my son is coming here as well. Hello, hello, hello. Bye. Oh, I don't exist for him. Um. Anyway, and yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I think so. If you guys have anything, let me know in the comments really quickly. For Nom, what link? You're asking for a link. Sorry, I'm a little bit late in the replies. Hello. For Nom is asking for a link and crap. You want the Kickstarter link? Oh sure, yeah. Okay. Part-time hero props. Part-time hero props. Kickstarter. I'm just googling it. Because I know why you cannot see it. His Kickstarter is not live yet. Yeah. It's not live yet, so we cannot see it yet. Sorry. And that's it. That was a long rambling. How long did we last this time? I think we lasted a good half hour here. Sorry, I took a half hour of your life, guys. But yeah. So no, I cannot give that link because that's piracy. I had a link for you guys. Yeah, the Pico part. Yeah. Okay. Let me get that link for you. Yeah, guys, that is also something silly. Later, when you watch this video, you will see me talking, and you don't know to who I'm talking because you cannot actually see the comments that I receive on the live YouTube video. I don't know how to fix that. If anybody knows how I can have my YouTube comments showing up in the record that you will see after the live video feed has been ended, that would be awesome because it's kind of annoying. I cannot show it to you guys. So Jake your Savers counter. Okay, here we go. I can switch screen here. Come on, do it. Slow internet, sabers in stock. So you go to jqsabers.com. What's this? Oh God, that's why. Oh God, their email's not working. Okay, that's why I didn't get a reply. Jeez. Okay, so I'm looking at this, the Caliburn Apprentice. Now, please mind it, all pricing are in pounds, but this is coming down. Ah, shoot, I calculated to Hong Kong dollar. Never mind. It was around 1650 Hong Kong dollar, which equalized to around, I think around 180 US dollar. Is that correct? No, you do the conversion yourself. But it comes with it's a packed saber, and it looks nice too. These sabers, I've been eyeballing them for a while. I've been having some emails with one of the staff there, as one of the ladies, and I think she's the owner, and it's just awesome. You get it's like you got a 9-watt RGB LED, so you have you have a 9-watt LED, and I believe that Pico Crumble board has 10 color fonts or color banks, so you can choose between 10 different colors on the fly. You can always change it on the fly. It comes with a Pico a SID soundboard, which is basically, you can compare it a little bit with the Saberforge 2.0 soundboard system. Like you have a light side, SID side, a light side soundboard and a SID soundboard, which each has one soundboard that is fixed, so you cannot alter it. But it doesn't matter, because at this price point, I mean, that's a good, that's actually a good deal. It's a nice board as well. It's got a 1860 battery inbuilt in. It got a recharge board as well. It comes with a blade and it has a kill key. That whole complete set is cheaper than a Saberforge Champion Edition. And you get more. You get RGB as well in the same hilt. RGB and a recharge port. Boom. Here you go. So yeah, check them out. I'm gonna get one of these sabers. I saw some reviews. You can check them out on YouTube. There's some guys that did some reviews on there. I remember one guy. Actually, I kind of like this guy as well. I don't know what's his name, but he is doing like he's doing oh, ooh, that's me. No, that guy is doing
Oh, Daddy.
Oh my god. No, that guy is doing like dueling. He's a duelist, a lightsaber duelist. Now I cannot find him, but I hope he doesn't mind. But I can remember him because he has a very short haircut, and but it looks really cool actually, and it's a very awesome guy as well. He does the review very good. Is it maybe this guy? Let me just check. Oh yeah, this is the guy. Yeah, it's Darzik. Check out Darzik. Yeah, as I said, like he has a short haircut, but he's a very cool guy. And I'm actually surprised, man. Look at this. Wow, I'm jealous. I'm not even subscribed. I need to subscribe to this guy. But yeah, he did a very good review on that saber, JQ saber. So check him out. Very cool guy. Very good YouTuber as well. So anyway, that's it. I think there's not much I can tell anymore. I'm think a little bit out of breath as well. Yep. With the Pico Crumble. Yeah, sorry, somebody's talking to me on the Facebook chat. Wow, 50 minutes! Oh god, and three of you guys stayed through the whole 50 minutes. Oh, thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it. So let me see. Oh, I actually can show you how. How can I show you the chat? I see. I can do that. Wait. Let me just show you the chat so you have a little bit of an idea what kind of chat message I received during this stream, because it just sucks that I cannot show you. Screen capture. Yes. Here we go. So these were the reviews, and this is massively delayed. So there's like a minute delay between what I'm talking now and what you guys are seeing. Very cool. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching. Stay scummy, and check out my latest Saberforge katana unboxing video. I hope you like that saber. I do like it a lot. And next week will be the full review. And if you're not subscribed yet, please subscribe. And see you. Take care and stay scummy. And now I have to